Welcome back, small talkers. Thank you for joining me for another small little chit chat with Small Talking with Stacy. I'm sitting here and I'm wondering about a decision that I should make regarding my hair. Now, hear me out. Might not seem like a big decision to most people. Well, I'll say to some people, but I bet it's a big decision for women. And I'd also, for my male viewers, I'd love to know what you think about how your woman wears her hair. One of the things that we are not ever prepared for is as we age, we lose hair. Now, forgive that motorcycle that just rudely just drove by through my video. But, we are accustomed and groomed to being characterized by our hair. India.Arie came out with the song "We Are Not Our Hair," and which is a very true statement. But it really is contradictory because, yes, we are. Our hair is a part of us, whether we use it as an accessory, for our fashion, or just part of our aesthetic of who we are as women. We are told and taught that our hair is our crown and glory. If something goes wrong with that, if that crown starts to rust a little bit, we are in trouble, or we feel like we are in trouble. And I'm experiencing that right now. Back in, I believe it was 2020 or 2021, maybe. It was 2021. I cut my hair down to birth. I cut my hair down to birth. And it was because I thought it was so insanely damaged, and it was in no condition I just couldn't move forward with it. Couldn't move forward. And there was nothing I could do. I didn't even have enough hair in some areas to braid. So I had to cut it down, like I said, to birth. Excuse me. I was so self-conscious about that because I'd never worn my hair like that since I left the womb. And it grew on me a little bit. But one of the things that we have to deal with as women is, I don't know, or maybe it's just me. Like I said, it's my crown and glory. My hair is attached to my femininity. It is attached to my look. It is attached to who I am. Like, when my hair looks good, I feel amazing. I could have on anything, but if my hair is messed up, I don't feel great. I look forward to hair appointments. I'm someone who used to, up until maybe 2 years ago, when I cut it, before 2021, I changed my hair probably, literally, like clockwork, probably every 3 months. And it wasn't done in a way that was, like I set a timer to it. It wasn't anything I did methodically, but I would kind of have the urge to kind of shake it up and change my hair. I need like a new little vibration going on, change the energy about myself, and try a new hairstyle, or whether it was my own hair, whether it was braids, whether it was a weave, whether it was a wig, whether it was something, I would always change it, and it always really made me feel great. When I had to cut my hair, of course, my options were limited and I couldn't make the changes like I did. And so I'm like, you're gonna have to just start being comfortable with the hair God gave you, and you're gonna have to deal with it. And I gave myself that pep talk for weeks until I got a little bit of hair and got braids. I went to an African hair braider, and they will pull the naps off the nape of your hair and create a braid. And so I did that and began the regrow process. But what I didn't realize is that my hair was not damaged for lack of service, or because I had used chemicals and things like that. It was hormonal, which means that I would go through it again, which is why you're getting this video right now, because I am. I just recently got a good little haircut, maybe 2 inches, about a month ago, because the hair growing out was damaged. But it shouldn't have been damaged because it was new hair. I had not cut my hair, not even, well, maybe I clipped my ends once since I had gone back to birth. And so why would that hair be damaged? It's the most healthiest hair that should have been on my head, but it wasn't. I could see through the hair like it was a glass. And I don't like that. I don't like that. And it doesn't look healthy. And so I'm struggling with this identity of me and my hair and what it means. Like, I didn't do much to it today because I'm out running errands, but you know, how do you resolve with yourself, with your hair issues? Like, people go through alopecia. People do have the hormonal issues of thinning and balding and things like that. And sometimes if you see a woman with a different hairstyle, a wig or something like that, give her a break. Give her some grace, because you don't know what she's going through up under that. You don't know. So I'm struggling with the idea of cutting my hair again. You know, I had cut it and dyed it blonde and thought I was doing something, but then my insecurity started kicking in. And it didn't help that there were some people that were kind of like, oh, when you gonna let your hair grow back? Or things like that. That kind of eat those like comments ate their way into my psyche. And so I just began the regrow process. But was it worth it? I happened to be going through my phone and saw pictures. And I'm like, the hair, it wasn't even that bad. It was actually pretty cute. I'm going to add some photos at the end of this video. So you give me a thumbs up if I should cut my hair again, or give me some solutions as to how I could just maintain what I have. Because even though she cut 2 inches, she said it needed to be cut a little higher. But in order to maintain a bob style, I needed to at least have it this length. You know, I used to think that women, as they were older, you know, they would always have these little jazzy haircuts and things like that. And I thought they just wanted to be jazzy. I just thought it was the thing to do. As I got older, I thought, well, maybe it's the hot flashes, because having hair during the flash, oh my God. Oh my God. It is unbearable. So I thought it was just a way of giving like a little air conditioning to yourself. But no, your hair is thinning. The texture of your hair is changing. And we have to deal with it. And we have to make that shift in a way that is comfortable for us. We still want to look good. We still want to feel good. And I don't think enough women talk about this because it's embarrassing. You know, growing up, if you were quote unquote bald headed, you were teased. And I think that just stuck with us. So if you have short hair, it's a negative connotation to that. Or it makes you, you know, people feel like it's kind of a masculine attribute. But there are ways that you can still look and be feminine with short hair. You definitely have to make sure you do that. But it's not, you know, it's not hand in hand. Short hair is not hand in hand with masculinity. But people will make you feel that way. So as I'm struggling with seeing hair on the floor every day, hair in the sink every day, my hair's constantly breaking. It is hormonal. I don't know what else to do to change it. I mean, I'm trying to balance hormones. I'm trying to use products that prevent shedding, and I'm taking vitamins. I'm doing everything that I can think of. And I'm even actually going to have my thyroid checked as a last ditch effort to see if, you know, maybe it's, you know, maybe there's, if I can correct something, it'll change. But it's sad. It's sad to see yourself go through aging changes. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to be healthy. But there are just certain parts of me that, You really have to, you have to kind of wrap your head around dealing with them and accepting yourself. Accepting yourself. I thought about getting an old lace front, but I'm so hot all the time, that would drive me crazy too. So I'm trying to work on getting myself to the point where I can accept myself where I am. If my hair is not cooperating with me at the length that I need it to cooperate, then I need to accept and be happy with my next move. I have to do it. I just have to do it. So, men, and because they matter a little bit. You know, the 80-20 rule. We matter 80, they matter 20. Because if they meet us a certain way, you know, you're entitled to have a standard or a taste of something. And how do you all handle women's aging? Whether it's weight, whether it's hair, we're talking about hair now, but the changes that we as women go through. How accepting are you? How compassionate are you to our struggles? Are you okay with women cutting their hair? Are you okay with the lace front? Are you okay with braids? Because I know men that don't like any of those things. Not my man, but some men I know don't like that kind of stuff. So, what do you think? And women, how are you dealing with, if you are experiencing changes, or if you have friends or family members who you know have experienced these hair challenges? How have they gone through it? Let me know. Comment below. Like, share, subscribe. Ciao. As promised, here are a couple photos of when I cut my hair for the first time. It was devastating, but I worked very hard to find the beauty and the newness of this hair adventure. I put on my earrings and my mascara, and I really just gave myself a look, not in vain, not in vanity, just to see the new me. We were still in a pandemic. There was a lot to contend with, and now I had a bald head. Then I got comfortable and I started playing with color and honey blonde and platinum and wearing my little earrings and everything. I started easing into it, and then I saw the sexy, the alluring, the real me, if we must say, the real me. And I can't believe, looking at these pictures now, how insecure I was feeling or allowed others to make me feel. This is a vibe. So when I went into regrow mode, I got these braids. I thought they were nice and I just kept going. What should I do?